All right, hello everybody, and welcome into another week here in the SFA. It's SFA Season 14, Week 13. So this with just 1 week to go here in the regular season, before we head to conference championships. Before we get started, let me know if you can hear me and that you can see the stream, so we can get on into it. And if this is your first time watching the SFA, it's an online dynasty ran through Discord, YouTube, and Twitch. You can join in at any point in the season if you would like. You can claim a team. You can set your depth chart, set your playbooks. You can recruit and you can hire coordinators. You can participate in our sportsbook for recruiting rewards or our stock market economy as well. It's a great time. Check it out. Links are in any of our descriptions. And if you are watching live, you might run into some ads while you're watching. It's because we are affiliated. Feel free to drop a Twitch Prime sub. Any and all revenue made through this channel goes back to you guys in the form of a national championship trophy and care package with some merch from your favorite school. And that merch from your favorite school is our friends over at Home Field Apparel. They just completed their 14 days of March Madness, a insane Linsanity run. Go check out all of their gear, over 180 plus collections, tons of football, basketball, wrestling, baseball, all sorts of stuff for your favorite schools. So check them out, use code SFA or use our affiliate link if you've used them before, so you can still support us. And remember, folks, tomorrow is Selection Sunday for March Madness, and what that means is we will kick off our bracket pool here in the SFA. Remember to submit yours, as everybody is competing for a 90 overall non-quarterback recruit freshman for season 16, most likely. So, or no, it might be season 15 if March Madness ends in time. We will see. That remains to be seen. But yeah, big tournament, one of our biggest yearly tournaments. And if you want to go watch the best team in the country and the team I will be picking to win it all, Grand Canyon is playing tonight at 8:30 Pacific time on ESPN2. So that's like midnight for you, Pinhead.
How we
That's
doing,
like
everybody?
That's crazy that tip off times are like at midnight Eastern. I don't that doesn't make any sense. All right.
Yeah,
So, let's get on into it. Big game, or big day of BearCave games. A lot of division, conference, and rivalries are going on. So, okay, D Sleep, I will be winning the bracket challenge. Just wait. But today we're gonna start.
basketball is a dumb sport for dumb
Okay.
people.
All right, Mr. Quinnipiac. Is that even how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Quinnipiac.
All right, so we're going to start in the Conference USA, where D-Sleep takes on Rice. Man, tough for D-Sleep. He's going to have to watch his team lose on stream. Womp womp. All right, so we've got 5-5 fighting for bowl eligibility here. Both coaches. Now, remember, with our new bowl format, there's no guarantee that you do make a game at 6-6. But obviously, becoming bowl eligible is one thing in its own. So, D-Sleep, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive before we get into this. And D-Sleep, since you're here, if you want a special uniform, you can let me know. You didn't submit on the Patreon requests. But if you're just good with white, then that's fine. Yeah, I do not see a D-Sleep response.
You just said tails receive.
Yeah, it's tails receive. All right, we'll just get into it here, D. All right. Yeah, so who doesn't get their bids? I mean, last season it was based on activity. However, we're scheduling. We were scheduling this year competitively, so the matchups that make the most sense. So there's no guarantee any user gets in over a CPU. Like, I'm going to put in a 9-3 CPU over a 6-6 user this year. Hey, Dogwater, thank you for the subscription. 8 months, you are ridiculous. As
Rice and North Texas, 3-3 all time in SFA history, with 3-3 all time.
all right. So what did he even say? It was tails and receive. So
Yeah.
D-Sleep wants the ball, and he's going to score. And he doesn't get it. Oh, no, he still gets it. All right. So we're in the rain down here at Rice. Threats of terrorism in the Rice organization this week as they're up 7-0 on North Texas. So a nice start here for the Owls. D-Sleep responds with a field goal. Can he get back into it? Yes. Oh, 2 quick scores there for UNT. 17 unanswered. And 17-7. And Rice is battling back. This is going to be a close one here. No. All right.
There we go.
Come on, Rice. Fight for bowl eligibility. And no, it doesn't look like it. We're going to go one play at a time. Remember, we don't jump in unless it's a one-possession game. And remember, we'll wait till the 2-minute mark. So still a 10-point game here. We'll continue the sim as North Texas has the ball. Taquan Twiggs shoving it down their throat and running out the clock. And there you have it, a North Texas cover to start the day.
Here we go, D-Sleep.
Taquan Twiggs, a 0-yard run, a 77-yard run, and a third one. So I forgot to tell you guys the spreads and everything. Sorry, it's an early morning game day, but it was a 4.5-point spread, so it's a cover. Over-under was 52.5, so that's going to be an under. And then the BearCave prop was Taquan Twiggs rushing yards, so we got to see on that one here. So Tony Martin, 24 of 44, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Oh.
And that's North Texas's problem. You got to find an SFA quarterback, as Twiggs had a monster day, smashes his over on the BearCave prop.
Who's your quarterback right now?
Tavarius Trace. Have you been living?
Oh my God, yeah, dude, yeah, dude. Okay, it's early morning for me too. That's bad.
It's like noon. All right, we got
I
Javon,
woke up like an hour ago.
We got Javon, Ohio, 6 tackles, 3 TFLs here for 2 guys, 2 sacks here for Kevin Brown, and 2 interceptions for Shea Dickerson. Deflections, a couple of them. And then Rice, Danny Sanders, 2 and 4. That's not going to win you a lot of football games. And only not great on the ground. Okay through the air. Remember, this is a newer coach with no SFA players, so decent season here. But they got to come back in week 14 to get bowl eligibility. A lot of deflections here.
So, question for you.
Yeah.
If hypothetically I went 6-6 and like didn't get selected for a bowl game, would I still keep like my immunity? Because I believe the wording is bowl eligibility, is it not?
I would go on the, like, because remember, it's by strength of team, right? So you're 6-6, you're going to be at the top end of the 6-6 teams, right? So I don't think you'll miss one. But yeah, if you're bowl eligible, it's just there's not enough room for you. I don't think you get penalized for that. I think you have to go 5 wins or less. So we will see. Yeah. And I got to figure out how many bowl eligibility teams there are this week anyways, and how many are projected to miss. All right, so moving on here in BearCave, we are going now to the MAC. And now this is not a division clincher or anything, but this will really show us who is the top dog in this side of the division going into week 14. Miami, Ohio, who took down Akron, by the way, 40-3 today. Or Louisville, they killed this conference last season, but now they're struggling. So let's just get into this one here. This is a 4-point favorite for Miami, Ohio. The over-under for this game is 54.5, and we're specifically looking at the Louisville quarterback, Curtis Good, pass touchdowns. So we'll see. It looks like Miami, Ohio might have a good team again. Every couple of years, this team puts together a scary team. As we got snow here in Louisville, Kentucky. Oh, baby. You love these late season matchups. You got the elements involved in both games already. Rain in Texas, snow in Kentucky. And these are two of the worst rush offenses in the country. Ew. Both bottom 5, but both top 12, as we got the nation's leading passer here for Miami, Ohio. And your snow, he's, what is that, skydiving in the snow. That's risky. All right, heads. And kick here for Miami, Ohio. And let's see how the snow impacts these two passing offenses. And it's looking like it's doing some damage. You're not able to throw the ball, and you have two bottom 5 rushing teams in the country. This may be quite a low-scoring game here today. As 0-0 here still into the second quarter. We get a field goal here from Miami, Ohio, but Louisville gets a touchdown right before halftime. And another touchdown here for Louisville. Another touchdown for Louisville. They are stomping Miami, Ohio, who gets one before the fourth quarter. That was a long play. And Louisville just can't be stopped here in the second half. And Miami, Ohio looks to be on the ropes. Remember, it's not a 2-score game, or it's still a 2-score game at this point. We'll see if Louisville can run out the clock. 4th and 5 here. It's looking like it's going to be over as they get an interception. And that's going to do it. So Louisville gets it done. Welcome in, Flame, as we see Good gets 3 touchdowns. So the over is going to hit for that line on the BearCave prop. Michael Clark, the leading passer in the country, 297 today. He gets 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Randall Newell, 129, 1 touchdown. And then over 130 here for Gary Cox. What a name. 17 tackles for Dan Schmidt. Holy Toledo. And we see Otto Tidwell, the SFA player, the senior, gets 1 TFL. We get 1 sack. Interception for Josh Roach. All right. And then for Louisville, Curtis Good, he hits that over on the BearCave prop. Not much running, averaging 2.3 yards a carry for Rashad Neal. 2 touchdowns for both Thomas and Morris. And on the defense side, 13 tackles, 4 TFLs, 2 sacks. What a game for Lawrence Smith. That is player of the week caliber. We'll have to see, though. Michael Chambers gets an interception. 3 deflections here for Stephen Brown. He got a forced fumble, though, and the recovery. All right. So 2 quick games here in BearCave. Oh, baby. As always, got to get my Players of the Week graphics. As we continue on here in BearCave. Not a lot of upsets this week. It's been kind of cookie cutter to this point. As now we move on into the bigger games. As we've got 2 of the most surprising teams in the country in a rivalry game. We've got, where are they? We've got what do they call this? The Turnpike Classic. I love that name. You got Tulsa and Elharm against Oklahoma State and Coach Fed. So 2 very, very shocking teams this season going at it head-to-head. We'll see if Tulsa can pull off the unthinkable. This game, this is a 11-point favorite for the Cowboys. And the over-under for this game specifically is 41.5. So they're predicting a very low-scoring game. And the prop we're looking for is a Tyreek Asher anytime touchdown, the wide receiver, SFA player for the Cowboys.
to nobody's surprise, Oklahoma State is 2-0 against Tulsa.
2-0 in the Turnpike Classic. Well, that will all change today as Tulsa is undefeated here on BearCave this season, I believe. They have 2 overtime wins. Last one coming to Miami, I believe. Welcome in, Jarkus. You didn't miss much. You missed North Texas beating Rice by 2 scores. And then you missed Louisville beating Miami, Ohio by 2 scores in the snow. As we are now here in... I always get them confused. This is Stillwater, right? Or is this Norman?
This is Stillwater. This is Stillwater. The Sooners are Norman.
This is Stillwater. All right. I love this stadium just because how close the fans are to the field. There's like 4 feet from the sideline. All right, here we go. Boone Pickens Stadium. This is a big year. Not really a chance of winning the division, all that likely here, but they're having a great season chance, potentially at a Citrus Bowl, maybe an outside shot, but definitely a decent bowl game, maybe like a Yam and Cheez-It Bowl or something. As here we go, folks, Tulsa and Oklahoma State, 2 teams who are bowl eligible, but looking for another marquee victory to move up in the rankings. And Tulsa starts us out first. Remember, they had the leading rusher in the country, and they're up 6-0 as Bradshaw. They're running triple option. Look at them go. But Oklahoma State, led by Stequavius Gates and Tyreek Asher, the SFA player, they respond. They're now up 4. As we're in the 3rd quarter now, Oklahoma State responding. Tulsa on their back foot. They've got to be able to score a touchdown here. It doesn't look like it. As the long drive, and they get a touchdown. Oh, boy. So we're going to go one play at a time because these triple option teams can drain like half a quarter in one drive. As now Tulsa has the ball. Oh, baby, they're on a drive. 1st and goal. Can they punch it in? They do. Tulsa takes the lead. Here we go. We saw Oklahoma State crumble live. Remember, we got to get to that 2-minute mark. 2nd and 20. We are just going to jump in here. Oklahoma State, you got Tyreek Asher, the SFA player, top of your screen. Stequavius Gates in the backfield, the 5-star quarterback. And he's yamming that one. He hits his man down the sideline, breaks a tackle.
Wow.
There he goes. Can they catch him? Yes, they do, but a massive play here for the Cowboys. Anthony Carlton, 1 reception, 62 yards.
Come on, Stead.
That was a massive play. Now they're in business. This is a lot different than last week. Stequavius Gates keeps it. He finds room to the outside. Can he turn the corner? Stequavius! Oh. Remember, he fumbled against Nebraska a couple of weeks ago in that classic 6-0 game. All right, inside the 10 here. And we get a handoff, and nothing doing for JP Battle.
Oh, my God. Averaging 1 a carry. Not that good.
All right, 2nd and goal now. Stequavius keeps it. He breaks a tackle, and he gets tripped up once again. Tulsa having trouble tackling and finding the ball carriers today. Some bad angles. All right, 3rd and goal now. Gates. He has time, plenty of time. Pocket, he's about to wait. He throws a prayer, and he's out of bounds. Okay, that was crazy. They had the chance there. He almost threw a pick. I don't think he got the feet in bounds, so now they're just going to go for the tie. So no review. The kick is up, and it is good. All right.
There you go. That's a lot of time on the clock, though, for Tulsa.
For sure. Oh, my Lanta. You want a review? All right, we'll check that play at the end of the game if you want to see it, Dogwater. All right, so Tulsa now still has a chance here. No timeouts, though, for Tulsa. The Golden Hurricane ran 83 plays so far. Holy Toledo. No wonder that guy leads the country in yards. I don't think he brought it in, Dogwater. I think it was a drop. All right, empty set. We've seen this quarterback, Davenport, do some ridiculous things. We'll see what he does here. He has time. He throws it way out of bounds.
Oh my God.
Davenport.
It wasn't even close.
and I think it might be even more impressive that Tulsa is at this point in the season with this guy Davenport at quarterback. This guy is booty cheeks. As they're going to run a screen pass here, it is bottled up, and that's going nowhere. -6 now. Oklahoma State's going to start using those timeouts. Coach Fed. So 3rd and 16, they're just under center. Likely just going to run it with Bradshaw here. Power, and he goes nowhere. Dan Jones on the tackle, his 3rd TFL of the day. So now Oklahoma, they retain a timeout. A 20 minute 16, good field position. They have a chance to win it here. So see the return now is... He's bottled up. That's Tyler Thibodeau. All right, what does Gates have in store for us this time? As, oh boy, we got a false start. Not a good way to start it here for Oklahoma State. Remember, these are two programs who have been in the dumps for the better part of a decade. So, you know, they don't really know how to win. So they got to learn that this season. 1st and 15 now, pistol formation. They're just going to run the ball here. Interesting decision. JP Battle gets 4 as he only has 17 yards on the day.
Overtime.
So 2nd and 11 now. Plenty of time here. 56 seconds. He takes off this time. Gates up the middle, and he falls forward. Gets 9. But the clock continues to run now. 45 seconds left here. Asher, bottom of your screen. And over the middle, that's a catch as he's hit hard. Chad Thomas.
There we go. Yeah, Zach, you're good.
So 1st and 10 now. Gates, he dumps this off to Battle, still nowhere. And by the looks of it, how I saw that kicker kicking, he didn't really seem all that impressive. Nope. I don't think that they are in field goal range at this point.
North Texas and Louisville won the first 2 games. Thanks.
And broken tackle from Gates. He continues to move forward, and they have to use that last timeout. Oh, boy. So overtime here. No, they're just going to bring out the field goal kicker. So potentially great clock management here from Coach Ved. And we get another false start. No!
Oh, my.
Lining up to kick the field goal, and you false start again.
That's a deep sideline shot.
The Cowboys are shooting themselves in the foot now as they have to bring back out the offense. And now at the 35, 52 yards, a little bit too far. 11 seconds left. They're going to run a screen pass. No, you have to get a first down. You have to get the first down, and wait. There's a flag.
What is going on?
Now you got clipping. That's 15 on the offense. Now you got to go for the deep yam. Brian Huston, he is the transfer that Coach Fed brought in. Clipping in the biggest moments. Oh, my gosh. So we're going to get 1 yam to the end zone.
Come on, Gates.
So, Gates, he yams this deep. 3-on-1. Oh, caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They win on a walk-off.
Drive home safely.
Oh, my God. No shot. Penalty after penalty after penalty, and you still win it? I'm speechless.
It's a calculated play from Brian Hurston there.
I can't believe it. Coach Ved and Stequavius Gates win it on a walk-off yam. You got to bat that down. Oh, no. Unbelievable.
Oklahoma State stays undefeated against Tulsa.
Coach Elharm is going to be so sad on that one. Yes, Flames, Stequavius Gates has arrived, folks, as
Watch out, Big 12.
Oklahoma State goes to 8-3. And is Oklahoma State the team of destiny to take down Oklahoma next week in Bedlam?
No, definitely not.
I don't know. That was wild. I can't believe that. Oklahoma State gets it done. Now, remember, it's Tulsa, but I was impressed with the way that they played outside of the penalties. If they can clean up the penalties, this is a good team. And technically not out of the playoff race. Remember, you're on the bubble if you're 9-3. So it'll be up to the playoff committee, who does meet today, folks. So remember, if you're on the playoff committee, don't speculate about who you're ranking high, who you're ranking low in public until after we do the rankings.
I'm ranking Buffalo 1.
Well, you, sir, are dumb. All right.
Yeah, probably a little bit.
They have a
Oak
case.
State 1.
They
That's also
have a
good call.
case for 3, maybe, but not 1. All right. So this fourth quarter is where it got nutty here. Oh, Dogwater wanted me. We want to watch that one play again here before we check stats. Let's just see. So obviously they got the Hail Mary, but we got to see if there's a replay. There is. All right, Dogwater. First of all, cross body for like 50 yards is just not the move. He got scared. He threw that, and it was a good throw. Oh, it was just tipped away. Wait. No. Bro, man just completely let that hit him in the face. He would have been out anyways. Oh, my gosh. Thanks for the subscription, Hayden Michael. Let me know what your name is in the Discord so I know which coach you are.
I think that's Dune. Yeah.
Yeah, is that Dune?
I'm all over it.
Let's go, yeah. Dune. Sorry about Boise State today. I think they lost, didn't they? As Herbert Davenport, 1 touchdown. Not too bad today. Bradshaw gets over 100. And Cryo with a gifted sub. We got a hype train going. That's crazy. Zach gets 1. All right. Man, such a tough loss here for Tulsa. You do pretty much everything right. A lot of TFLs here. No sacks. The interception was Ali Boner. That is a fantastic name.
Jarkus, committee is not a live stream. That would be way too chaotic.
Yeah, no, but the VOD will be available on YouTube. Stequavius Gates, 338. No touchdowns until the Hail Mary connected. They could not run the ball for their life. Tyreek Asher, no touchdowns, so the prop does not hit. Womp womp. I lost $4,000 on that. And 3 guys over 10 tackles here. Deuce Withers, the SFA player, gets 4 TFLs. No sacks, no interceptions. Couple of deflections and no fumbles. So getting it done without the turnover. I mean, I could see us doing a committee meeting like in the spaces, you know, how we do the post-game presser. But I feel like that would be wild. And I don't think it would work because I have to share my screen anyways. And we got Dogwater gifting a sub now to Yui, so keeping the hype train going. Yeah, I don't know how it would work, but that is how it would be done, probably. All right. So moving on now here in BearCave after a ridiculous ending. Next up is we have Iowa at Nebraska. Is this the Heroes game? As this is a 7-point favorite for Nebraska. And this is a 48.5 over under. And we'll see if Gloop has something to say. So Jarkus, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. If you you gotta send me a DM on Discord before the game, but yeah, if you want me to go in there, I can change him. But if you want it as a permanent change, but I'm not gonna just do the same change every time you're on stream. You gotta make a decision. So this is I said the over-under was 48.5, and we're looking at Rayshon Gloop total touchdowns over under 3.5. All right, you said tails and kick. This was game day last year between these two teams, I believe.
Yep. Iowa, Nebraska, 5-5 all time in SFA history.
There you go, 5-5. I should be able to just edit this, but Dogwater gifting a sub to Maddox now. And what were you going to say as we start the game?
I think it looks like for the most part, it's been like every other has been a different winner, which would mean it's Iowa's turn this year.
Oh boy, as we have a big score in first half here, as 21-10 now. Iowa trying to stay in it, but Nebraska just can't stop scoring. Remember, this is the team in the division lead in the Big 12 North, as Iowa is pretty much locked out of their division. And down 15 here, and that is no good. But wait a second, they're coming back. Anderson got himself a tutty. They're down 8, so we're currently at a one-score game now. Is the big play working for Nebraska, and they add another one. Where's the defense?
Come on, Gloop.
So can the Gloopster get him back in it? We want Gloop. 4th and 3. And they get it! Oh my. And did they go for 2? No, they did not. So still down 8 though, but we're still potentially going to watch here. Got to get down to that 2-minute mark. Can Iowa get a stop? Where's Eric Sweeney when you need him? There you go. They got what they needed. All right, here comes the drive of a lifetime. Down 8 for Rayshon Gloop. Oh boy, Madsen in the backfield. I think you spoke too soon, Zach. We got plenty of Gloop in the tank. As they're under center. Remember, this is a Nebraska defense littered with SFA players. Their entire linebacker core, most of their defensive line, and pretty much their entire secondary. As you got handoff to Madsen, and he goes nowhere. I believe that's Jakeem Bobo on the tackle. As Madsen's up to 169 yards on the ground. Or no, it's Skip Stackle, the transfer from Illinois.
Oh, yeah.
2nd and 8.
I think Iowa.
Oh, big rush, and they get to Gloop. Is that
I
who I
think
think it is? Dictator! We love ourselves some Dictator, the former Georgia Tech transfer. So now
almost won a national championship with this Cornhuskers team 2 years ago.
Yes, sir. As we yam it deep, and it's almost intercepted. Quentin Appleby, the Iowa State transfer, brings it down. Yeah, in that Nebraska game led by one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time, Paul Sanford. Oh, he's so
Chewy's done a great job. Chewy's done a great job with the transfer portal with this team.
Absolutely. As it's now 4th and 11. Game on the line here for the Gloop. And it's a delayed give. I'm sick. Wait a second. Madsen cooking. No, he does not.
No, bad.
Game not over, as they do have all 3 timeouts here. They tried to do the same thing they did against Wisconsin. Remember a couple of weeks ago where Madsen had that ridiculous run?
Oh, yeah, I do, actually.
Now Julius Swain to Joel McKinley. He's the Alabama transfer.
I was gonna say though, I think Iowa has had like a sneaky great run of like quarterbacks. Right, they had Cody Green, obviously, who's an SFA player. They go to Jason Richardson, who wasn't an SFA player, but he was electric for a couple of years, and then now they've got Gloop.
Oh yeah. As I've been very vocal, I've loved the way Jarkus has built this team over the last couple of years, and it's just a shame that they haven't been able to do more with this talent.
He's done a great job.
But third
Great
and inches
linebacking core.
game here, and Joel McKinley gets it.
Joel McKinley's still kicking around, huh? Is he a senior?
Yeah.
You gotta be a senior by this point.
Yeah, it's his last year.
Yeah. That guy, terrified to play against him in the national championship. But
so now we've got victory formation here for Julius Swain, and after a down year last year, Nebraska looks to be potentially back, as they could play themselves into the CFP, but if they win the division and then beat TCU. And that's going to do it. Nebraska survives 42-34 here at home, as another team on the bubble survives a critical fourth loss. Level 6 of a hype train. Hey, we got a hype train emote. Cook.
there you go.
Yeah, drawing 4th and 11 is not going to get you too much. Sometimes it works though, but yeah, I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I'd be pissed if I was Jarkus.
All right. No game crash. Jarkus wants a game crash. Blue square can't bail you out when you call upon it. No. All right, so let's check out players. Rayshon Gloop, 3 touchdowns. Does that hit the over? And it does not. Wait, we did total touchdowns. Did he get a rushing? No, he didn't. Oh, man, that's tough. Willie Anderson, though, two scores there.
He's the guy that's like also a punter, right?
Yeah, but, you know, Jarkus hates him and doesn't want to let him cook just because one bad game. As you get 2 TFLs, 2 interceptions here for Tom Akerman, the SFA player, the senior. Couple deflections. And then take a look at Nebraska, who's quickly becoming a threat, is the sophomore Julius Swain. 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Joel McKinley, 99 yards, 3 touchdowns. And Dallas Johnson. And there's Arian Green Davis, gets a touchdown as well. Not much for Washiko Johnston today. And on defense, Pat Harrell. You've got TFLs from Dictator, Jeremy Long, and Doug Duthie, the SFA player. We saw the only sack of the day. A couple of deflections here for Bobo and Appleby. It just depends on if we have to watch any games, Jay Jettas. All right, so we continue on now. Let me get my players of the game here. And reminder, folks, if you missed the start of the stream, Selection Sunday is tomorrow, so we're doing a full March Madness bracket again. Winner gets a 90 overall non-quarterback freshman, so it is imperative that you submit a bracket, even if you know nothing about basketball. It is one of the very one of the two biggest things that we run yearly here. So next up, what's next up? We have got the Sickos game of the week. Vanderbilt and Mississippi State, arguably two of the worst teams in the country. One combined win today. Coach Neggs, if you're here, let me know, heads or tails, kick or receive. I'm excited for this one as it's a 3-point favorite for Vanderbilt on the road, and the over-under for this game is going to be 44.5, and I was being incredibly disrespectful on the BearCave prop. Total offensive touchdowns for Vanderbilt today. Will he get 2 or more?
Bet on the Mississippi State money line, so let's go.
Well, last time we saw Mississippi State on stream, they had the walk-off kick return on Southern Miss, I believe, which is 2 years ago. I always love Coach Neggs on the coin toss. He always asks for head, and he will receive that. All right, we got more rain here down south today. Elements going crazy. Crazy how there was none in Nebraska. So here we go. Two of the worst teams in the SFA historically and to this year. Oh boy. But Coach Neggs, he's trying to peel this team off of the doormat. He has a couple SFA rejects coming in. So we'll see what they can do here.
Oh my God, there's one combined win in this game. I did not realize that.
Yeah, one combined win. 1-19. These teams are cooking. As obviously there is no score in the first quarter, because why would there be offenses? Mississippi State opens up the scoring, and they go 14-0. Vanderbilt gets on the field, but oh boy, my BearCave prop might not hit. That's hilarious. I thought this was free money. Wait, they get a touchdown. Could have been defensive, though. This is a close one, folks. The under is looking juicy. And, oh my goodness. This game coming down to the wire. Once again, nobody can score. Remember, we won't jump in till the 2-minute mark. Vanderbilt has the ball. They're at first and goal. Can they punch it in? Yes, they do. Oh. Vanderbilt takes the late lead. They're looking for a cover. Oh, dear Neptune, folks. This could happen. 3rd and 1 here, Mississippi State. We are jumping in. Can they do the impossible? Or can Coach Neggs get his 2nd win of the year? And they stuff him!
Oh, my God.
No, they give him the first! Ref ball here at home. Oh, my gosh, that is horrible. That is the worst spot we've ever seen.
So it's not as bad as the Iowa State or the Baylor one in Season 7.
Yeah, oh, yeah, or the... Yeah, Coach Ron has had probably the worst spot luck in history. So we got Casey Williams, not Caleb Williams, Casey Williams out here. I am not rigging it, folks. As 2nd and 4, as that's overthrown. Oh, this is some bad football, man. I wish I could rig these games. I would have a lot more coins. 3rd and 4. And floating. That's a first down. Oh, no. They continue it. Kevin Kendricks with a beautiful route as he's up over 100 yards. Both teams are muddled.
Mississippi State.
Penn is in shambles right now, cheering for an 0-10 team to win a game. As Kevin Kendrick again, that was an absolute roper. Mississippi State is starting to cook. Casey Williams channeling Caleb Williams at this point, as they are back in the pistol. Coach Neggs freaking out on the sidelines. 1st and 10, dumps that off to the running back. That's Brooks, and he gets out of bounds. Nice play. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts, so Vanderbilt definitely could put up another drive here as well, but they desperately need a stop. So 2nd and 6.
Mississippi State is a 73 overall kicker, which doesn't sound great.
Oh, and he's blown up in the
No,
backfield. That does not look
not
good
cool.
for the kicker. Is Cole Lambert, 7 tackles, 1 TFL there. That was massive. 3rd and 10 now. Split backs again. Will they go back to the option here? No, they're going to throw it. Only 3-man rushing. Can they get through? He's yamming that to the corner. And oh, he had it! Dahl drops the pick. You can't
Don't go for
celebrate
this.
there, you loser. And they are going for it here. One more play. Can Vanderbilt survive? Coach Neggs, can he get his second win on the season? A delayed give!
What
Brooks!
the fuck?
He goes down! There it is!
What the fuck?
Vanderbilt! Oh, generations are fed from Kenzie. 1st and 10 now, but remember, folks, Vanderbilt still has to... Oh, wait, he's still on his feet! What?
Nice.
What is going on? He lost about 3 yards there. 2nd and 8.
This
Remember,
is where they fumble and Mississippi State wins.
I don't know, man. That was the chance as they go for the... Oh, they could still get the ball back here. So it looks like Vanderbilt will have to punt it. Yeah, they're just gonna fall on the ball, so they're gonna have to punt it. So another chance for Mississippi State to have a walk-off return for a touchdown. Remember, folks, 2 seasons ago, they were losing by 1 to Southern Miss, and they returned the kickoff for a touchdown. Can they do it here? Or are they gonna call a fair catch and yam it? That's probably the better idea. I called it last time. This is peak SEC. Will we see a miracle at Mississippi State? The punt from Vanderbilt. It is short.
They didn't quite block it.
And he's brought down, but 3 seconds on the clock for Boner. That's just enough time. We get one yam here for Mississippi State. Here we go. 61 yards from being legendary. 3 seconds. How far can Williams throw it? He's yamming it deep down the seam. He hits him, but he falls down. Kevin Kendrick can't get there. I don't know why you're celebrating, buddy. You lost the game.
It's so upsetting.
Micah Brown, massive day, 3 sacks. And that is a cover for Vanderbilt, folks.
As long as the ECU spread and the Tulane moneyline hit, I should be fine.
Yeah, I would really appreciate a Tulane moneyline hitting. I'm 2 for 2 on my, or I'm 2 for 3 right now on my bets.
I'm 2 for 4.
And I only lost the bet that I put the least amount into, so I already made up.
Yeah, I've won my big ones and lost my little ones.
So on the Hail Mary, unfortunately, man, what a wobbler that was. He caught it, but oh, that might have been a teammate trip because he broke the tackle. I think the teammate was trying to help him. No, Cryo. A Tulane loss would feed nobody. It would just be peak sadness.
A Tulane loss, yeah.
I mean, a Tulane loss is only okay if we get a UNLV loss as well. Because then you have 4 teams battling it out. I mean, for the playoff committee, it would be no fun. But
who's the 4th one? App State.
Coastal.
Oh, Coastal. Okay.
Yeah. So Hakeem Harris, decent day here, running the ball. They couldn't do hardly anything. What a day here. Micah Brown, 5 TFLs, 3 sacks, and then Reggie Daniels gets 10. The interception from Dahl, he almost choked by dropping that other one, but they get a fumble as well. So big day here for Coach Neggs. As we go to Mississippi State here. Casey Williams, just not quite enough, 50%. He's only a freshman, though, so if you come here, you have a decent quarterback to build around, it seems. Another freshman redshirt as well. Okay, so Mississippi State, sure, they're bad, but they actually have, and he's a sophomore. All right, this actually might be an attractive place to go if you're looking for a job next season. Some young core talent on the offense. But obviously you have to do something like Dogwater is doing and compiling talent before you go so you can hit the ground running. All right.
You want to get a little Western Kentucky Charlotte prediction up?
Sure. You want to make it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Players of the game.
Put it up now.
Now, last year, Charlotte and Western Kentucky was the play of the year, if you remember, the triple overtime fumble by Sims. So will we see some more ridiculousness this season between these two? Fortunately, it wasn't game day or watch party, but it'll still be good here. So let's see. Charlotte at Western Kentucky. We want all gold versus all black in this one. I know Kenzie loves his all gold. And then, come on, give me the black. Do they have a black helmet? I think we went over this last time they were on Watch Party. I don't think that they have a gold or a black helmet. So we went with the chrome. So now I gotta manually do the all gold. Remember, no Bobanos or anything, as this is our push game, I believe, anyways. All right, Kenzie, heads or tails, kick or receive? As we got a lot of Bobanos on the line, folks. Remember, you can use your Bobanos for stuff in the Twitch chat or whatever, as Cryo redeemed his. He will be commentating with me on game day. Kenzie, waiting for heads or tails, kick or receive.
There's about 43,000 Babanas in the pool right now.
Tails and kick. All right, let's get into it. Will we see another classic here from Kenzie? Kenzie's team's a little bit better than last year, and for some reason, Western Kentucky has just completely shot themselves in the foot this year. 0 American wins. They are looking to change that, folks, as we jump into it. Everybody waiting for the Maximus Maze III era to start here in Bowling Green. As App State has wrapped up the division at this point, they will face Army next, or in a couple of weeks, try to take down the only team that beat them. And Charlotte is still looking for a bowl game. Western Kentucky could completely eliminate them from bowl contention as we get tails and kick. So first quarter here, how will this game go? Charlotte starts out with a touchdown, but a big one there for Western Kentucky. Could have been Jackson Viss. Is 14-7 here for Western Kentucky. And I'll remind you before we continue farther, this was our push game, but I did not mention the over-under was 50.5, and we're specifically looking for Winnie Corso tackles over-under 6.5. So as we head to the second quarter now, 14-14, 21-14, going back and forth like a ping-pong ball, 21-21 at the break. This is a true push game right down the middle, 28-21 now. True rivals, this game was destined for greatness as Western Kentucky takes the lead going into the fourth quarter. Oh, my goodness. And they're going to go. Oh, my God. Western Kentucky looking to do it 2 years in a row. Heartbreak for Charlotte. And no, but they get a touchdown there. So remember, we won't jump in till the 2-minute mark. 4th and 7. Charlotte is going to get their chance here as we're going to jump in on 1st and goal.
I'm more
Can
surprised.
Charlotte punch it home in this exact same spot last year? They failed in overtime. Can they punch it home today? Got Big Red on the sidelines.
More surprised by how many points are scored in this game.
Absolutely. This is an absolute barn burner here. No defense playing today. 1st and goal for Charlotte. They're going to throw it. And he's hit as he throws. Aaron Walton.
Aaron Walton a reject?
No. He is just complete.
Doesn't he have a reject QB?
Next season.
No? Oh, okay.
So 2nd and goal now. They're back in shotgun. McMotors in the backfield. Walton throws it out of the
Nice throw. That was good.
Oh, what are we doing?
He's getting closer.
Kenzie looking to choke 2 years in a row in the inside the 10. 3rd and goal, split back formation now. This is an option team normally. Crowd the line of scrimmage. They're going to throw it. Free rusher, and he's hit! Walton goes down. That's Doug Lee. His first sack of the day. And Charlotte is in shambles. Remember, this game is not over. They still have the timeouts, but they really would like to convert here. 4th and goal. Game on the line here. Walton, he throws it short of the goal line, and he goes down! Turnover on downs.
So tragic.
But they got close. So now, potentially, the safety is in play. Leon Fox. Jackson Viss in the backfield. Laz Palmer, bottom of your screen. Leon keeps it, and he pushes forward. Leon Fox! Oh, wow. Baby!
That was like a 6-yard push.
Leon Fox ate his Wheaties this morning, folks. Now they're in like some little buffalo formation, and he goes down the backfield. Jackson Viss loses yardage. As he was at 200 yards on the day. So 3rd and 2, Charlotte desperate for a stop here. As they're going Wildcat. Jackson Viss at quarterback. Oh, I love this call. Jackson Viss, he's going to keep it. Jackson Viss, Jackson Viss. There he goes. That's a first down. Huey gets aggressive in the Wildcat, and it converts, and that's going to win the game.
I hate this guy, Kenzie says.
What a way to lose. Oh, man, that's a tough one, Kenzie. As Western Kentucky now owns the Huey-Kenzie matchup 2-0 and has stolen a division now and screwed Charlotte out of a bowl game 2 years in back-to-back. That is ECU and Buffalo level hate. I think at Rutgers or Auburn. No, not at Auburn. But at Rutgers, I think.
Oh, he's like first year at Rutgers.
Yeah. Unbelievable. We need to see this Kenzie-Huey rivalry spark because I would be absolutely livid if Buffalo kept me 2 years in a row away from a division and a bowl game. I mean, to be fair, you screwed me out of a natty. So.
Yeah, but the thing is like, Buffalo ECU has like stakes. These teams are just kind of trash. Respectfully to those two.
Oh my God! I didn't peg Pinhead as an SEC dick rider.
I'm not a dick rider. I'm just more of a, like, I don't know. It's there's 5 combined wins in this game. I guess 6 now. But it's good to see the actual like the American actually having user rivalries.
Oh yeah, love a user versus user rivalry. We need more of them, as we got obviously ECU and Buffalo is the biggest one in the SFA, but we've got the second biggest one, TCU and Kansas. Fink and Mango legitimately hate each other, so that's coming up here as Zumba started it off. Leon Fox, have yourself a day. Jackson Viss cooking as well.
We should Yeah, we had that Flame Ron one going for a while, but then obviously Flame left for the Big Ten, and then Ron left for the Independent. But that was a good one while it lasted.
Oh yeah, that was yeah. Baylor versus the entire Big 12 is such a fun rivalry. As Manny Midline, he got himself 3 TFLs today. Couple of sacks here. No interceptions on the great Leon Fox. Leon Fox for Heisman. Devontae Billings got himself a deflection. And then Sergio Okada, the SFA player, got himself a fumble. But for Western Kentucky, Leon Fox, look at him cook. And Jackson Viss on the ground. When they can get the running game going, it's over. As Laz Palmer only gets 2 catches on the day against Devontae Billings. And then 4 TFLs here for Caleb Bradley. You got a sack here from Doug Lee, which we saw. And then Mark Newberry, the transfer from Central Michigan, got himself an interception. And now it is going to be time for the ECU game. Ugh.
Please win by 11, dude. Please.
We will see. I'm just, I just want to stay out of the bubble because I'm locked out of I'm locked out of the ACC championship, right? So if I lose to either Miami or these guys today, then I'll be in the bubble conversation, and that's not a place I want to be.
You feast on being on the bubble. Like, you've always been on the bubble, haven't you? Like,
yeah,
every year.
And I hate it.
Yeah,
I have
but you
to
do
sit
great
there and watch you clowns tell me my team's not good when they are
you can't.
insanely
I have not been
good.
on the committee. I've not been on the committee as a permanent member since like season 8. So don't even say you clown. Don't even bring me into this.
You are technically on the committee as a mod, so.
Well, I have not been at more than 1 meeting per year since season 8.
Hold on. Let me pay out this bet here. As 37% of you guys went to Western Kentucky, and there you go. Enjoy the Bobanos. As time for East Carolina to go for number 10 on the year against NC State, the team that screwed us out of the division by missing 4 field goals against Coach Mike and Georgia Tech last week on stream. I keep receipts. We're going to win by 70. Oh my God. Whew,
Let's go.
I thought that said 44 for a second. I was going to be so pissed.
Let's go, dude.
Mario Thurman, Cook, Tavarius Trace, Gibson, Vanilla Vic. Oh, baby, let Vanilla cook,
you love
man.
to see.
Oh, yeah. I got to get my scoring summary, though, so I can make sure I actually post my game. So 10
I'm up to 80,000 bananas. So. Let's go.
So now we go to the right side of the graphic, folks, and that means it is the best games of the week. As, oh no, it is time. Coach Maddox, let me know, kick or receive here as the dream team, the team of destiny, whatever you want to call them, the Tulane Green Wave. We got to see if they can roll and win the division against Louisiana. Remember, this is for the division. If they lose this game, they're locked out of their conference championship and virtually eliminated from the playoff because I don't think we've ever seen an at-large group of 5 team make the playoff. As I believe I was number 9 when I lost to, or I was like number 10 in season 10 when I lost at MTSU and had to play in the Citrus Bowl. So
you got an at-large twice though.
No, but as a non-G5 champ.
Oh, non-champ. Okay, yeah.
So if you're locked out of your division, you're kind of toast, I believe. So tails and kick, you're only going to get to kick here. So before we get into this is actually the sports books are favoring Louisiana in this one. It's a 2.5-point spread. The over-under 67.5. And we're specifically looking at Tracy Pote's. Does he get a rushing touchdown today? And did Winnie Corso get over 6 tackles? I don't remember. I'll have to check that later. All right, here we go. Maddox, Coach Legacy. What a season he's had. Can the dream season continue? Everybody has doubted him every step of the way, but this is their first real test on the year. The best defense in the country.
2 seed, dude?
Huh?
That was crazy. Remember when Houston had the 2 seed?
Yeah, I don't think I don't understand it. I mean, Houston was good that year, though. But, oh, man,
Yeah.
the legend of Eli Stowers, man. What a game he had in that game. Louisiana is just the biggest, like, hype machine ever, and they never do well. I hate it.
Louisiana
should have
is
2
IRL
daddies.
Colorado.
Okay. No. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Stop.
Yes. Yes.
Stop.
No, it is. It actually
All
makes a lot of
right.
sense.
Come on,
30 is
Tulane.
prime.
Time to kick
Is
these
he,
shitters right in the chin.
is he in the SFA today? Didn't he come back to like some MAC team?
No. Dirty Bird's not on Louisiana. All right, here we
No, but
go.
isn't he?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Christ.
Oh, it's over.
So over.
It's
It's so
over.
over.
No, my 20K. Maddox. Where's the defense? Oh,
my God.
no.
6,000 coins down the drain.
The dream is
Oh my God.
over. 20K.
Oh my God.
No.
Is this real?
No.
Thank God I have to stop doing that
It's not
Tulane, dude.
even close.
Oh my God. This is crazy.
Tulane. Oh, no. It's so sad. No, a 30-point domer. Unbelievable. And it wasn't even close. Oh, no. The #1 defense in the country just took the week off. Oh,
Well,
I am so sad. My heart hurts for Coach Legacy. The dream is dead. A 97-yard run. Unbelievable. That one hurts. However, they still could potentially get, if they beat LSU next week, there's some sort of a chance, but locked out of the CCG at this point. They are suffering from ECU syndrome right now. And no rushing touchdown there for Potes. Unbelievable. That is tough to stomach if you are a Tulane truther like myself. I put 20K on these dastardly guys, and I just got screwed. Oh. Oh. Brooks White cooked. Ben Moss cooked. Oh my gosh, it just wasn't even close. Melvin Young on your dome, 122. This was a murder. So we need somebody to play the trumpets. Brr, brr, brr. One of the coolest stories, I would say, from the G5 ever. One of the most shocking undefeated teams. But if we're being honest, they never had a chance to go the full way. But still a fantastic season, Coach Legacy. You're going to make a very good bowl game. So that is hype for you. Likely out of the CFP consideration, though. Welcome in 18 viewers as we are now set for TCU Kansas, one of the most bitter rivalries here in the SFA. Coach Mango, if you're here, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive as Mango versus Fink. These two hate each other, as this is a 12-point favorite for TCU. This is a over-under of 55.5, and we're looking for Eddie Rosario sacks for TCU. Will he get a sack? So let me know if you're here. So now this just means, Cryo, that Hawaii will be winning game day. It's only fair. As it's never easy for the committee, so I can definitely see us having to, die over four different G5 one-loss teams. So here we go. We're in Lawrence, for Fink. Can he get it done? Yeah, but he's not here. I can't give him the ball, unfortunately. As he will get the ball anyways. So Kansas kicks it off. Plays right into Mango's hands. And TCU up 7-0 here early. Are they going to make this a quick outing, or is this going to stay close as Kansas keeps it a game, down only 10? Can they get a big score? Yes, they do. That's a Shadon Iverson touchdown. 17-7 now as we hit halftime. Still a 10-point lead. 17-7. TCU extends it. Not looking good for the Jayhawks as we head to the fourth, and they don't score. No. Think. 24-7 now. And it looks to be over as TCU extends it to 27-7. It's not looking good here. Yeah, and that's going to probably do it now as we are down 27 and 34 is the score. 34-7 is your final as TCU will clinch the division, I believe. I'm not quite sure on that one. Baylor might still be right behind them, but that is a tough one for Kansas, unable to take them down. But Kansas is still bowl eligible. But remember, folks, with competitive scheduling, I'm not sure who gets left out at 6-6 this year. Last time I think we had 14 teams lose their bids, so we'll see. And did Eddie Rosario get himself a sack? He had a big-time day. He gets 2 on the day. Eddie Rosario, the ECU transfer, he got 2 interceptions here. Eddie Rosario, the defensive lineman, got a pick as well. Have yourself a day, big fella. As Dalen Barnes, the SFA player, got one as well. Like I said, Dogwater, it's your schedule competitively at this point. So if you're 6-6 and you're not a strong team, you will not get a bowl bid regardless of activity. As Shadon Iverson, 55. Billy Gilmore, 12 tackles, 3 TFLs. And that will do it here from Lawrence. Another schmeckling for Mango over Fink. Remember, folks, we got a full game day coming up right after this. After this stream here, as we are a bit of a long BearCave stream, but that's all right. Remember, if you're on the playoff committee, our first meeting of the season is right after game day. All right, so next up, folks, we've got Alabama at Oklahoma, the #1 team in the country. Jay Jettas, let me know, kick or receive, as they put their 10-0 on the line, as we're now down to only 3 undefeated teams in the country. Maryland escaped, and UNLV still has to play. So we'll see if Oklahoma can stay at #1 in the country. Will they debut at #1 in the polls, in the CFP? Most likely, if they can get a win, as this is a 6-point favorite for the Sooners. The over-under for this game is going to be 58.5, and we're looking for EJ Irons total yards. Will he get over-under 274.5 as we are here in Norman? Terrell Remmers and company, he came back. He is your cover athlete. We haven't really seen the Sooners too much this year. They've just been too damn good and had a bit of a light schedule. But they are still just as strong, if not stronger, than they were last season. So Alabama already locked out of the divisional race with Tennessee. So Alabama looking for bowl eligibility at this point. So Oklahoma would like to kick. Here we go. Big time SC matchup. Alabama is the last team to defeat this Oklahoma squad. as they take a 14-0 lead here in the first quarter. Alabama gets one back. Oklahoma, though, scores in a hurry. This team, and man, they're going to kill them. 28-7. Come on, Bama, do something. Oh, my goodness. They had a field goal. Oh, wait, they get a penalty, but they can't do anything there as we head to the fourth quarter. Oh, my gosh. This is a murder. 35-10. Boo. 42-10. Who is going to take down the mighty Oklahoma? This might be the greatest roster of all time, as that's going to do it. 42-10 here, folks. McFeeders, Wild Goose, Tyrone Cox, Terrell Remmers, Todd Honey, Wild Goose again. Wild Goose again! 3 touchdowns today for Wild Goose, as Remmers had himself a great day. 16-22, 338, 4 touchdowns. Running the ball, it was McFeeders, 1 touchdown. Remmers as well. And then, oh my gosh, Shaquille Wild Goose, let him cook, baby. 6 receptions, 148, and 3 touchdowns. And then on defense, Wild Goose got 5 tackles. TFLs here for Hills and JoJo Gates. Only 1 sack on the day. No interceptions. Couple of deflections. And no forced fumbles. And EJ Irons, that's 127, so not looking good for the over-under. 11 for 22, no touchdowns, and only 32 on the ground as Tyrone Cox led the backfield, and he got only 1 score. Bad season so far here for Alabama, who now may not make a bowl game. Same with Clemson. They are pretty much locked out of a bowl game as well as Clifton Harris. No sacks, no interceptions, just a tough year for the Crimson Tide. Donnie Hicks got himself a fumble, but that will do it here from Norman, as it's almost going to be sure that Oklahoma is going to debut at number 1 in the CFP poll. You better watch out, Jay Jettas, because the number 1 seed has still never won in the NCAA era. The last 1 seeds to win was season 5 and 6, when Boise State and Arizona both won it from the 1 seed. All right. So 1 game to go here on BearCave, and it's Boston College and Florida State. And let's just make sure, yep, we only have 2 games left. And this is virtually an elimination game in the bubble. Now, obviously, Boston College, kind of an outside shot. Florida State may be working their way into the at-large conversation, but you're on the bubble if you are 9-3. So, we'll do a Bobinas prediction here. No spread or anything. Who wins? You have a minute. Are you going BC or FSU? So this will, just like last week where Pittsburgh got eliminated from Citrus Bowl and at-large contention, Boston College is here as well. Yes, sir, Coach Wind. That's why they're in the Pac-12. Boise State won the Natty. It wasn't Dune, but Dune's been doing a great job of building this team out of the gutter that they were in. So this is a 5-point favorite for FSU. They are over under 63.5. And we're looking for Benjamin Cross for Boston College, the quarterback and SFA player. Will he have no interceptions and win the game? All right, so let's get on into this one. Can Boston College continue their surprising season here in the ACC? As YO subs, 13 months, Cook, YO Cook. Thanks for the support. Everybody who subbed today, we got a sub train. Everybody's cooking today. But this is 2 teams that are still competing here in a potential 4-bid ACC this season. If things go according to plan for the top, you got Buffalo, East Carolina, and Georgia Tech likely in the playoff. So we are now looking for a 4th bid, potentially from Florida State, Who knows? Boston College, maybe. Outside shot. This would be a massive win for both of these teams. Is YO Subs. He says, go Boise. Yes, sir. Love Boise State. Love Dune. And yes, we got Benjamin Cross. I guess Wind created him. I didn't know that. So that means you also created Anthony Cross, the TCU receiver, because he went to Colorado, then he transferred because they're brothers. As we are here in Tallahassee, and this is a Florida State team that's really blossomed as they were on game day last week. They are so known for having these super close games, and they murdered Pitt last week on game day. So let's see, can Florida State keep it going? And 7-0 here for FSU, 14-0 for the Seminoles. Oh baby, this could be a short week here for Boston College. 28-7, 35-7. Florida State, oh my God, 49. Florida State, have yourself a couple of weeks. This is how you get yourself into the at-large conversation. 49-14. Can they extend it? Yes, they do. 52 on your dome. The Seminoles are coming, folks. Ken Moss, Dierico Claxton, Amonra Leuha. Talk about a day. Whoo-wee. No win for Boston College as Benjamin Cross went 7 for 25. Oh my God. How does that get a 55 rating? Boston College just completely got smoked in very similar fashion to the way that Pittsburgh got smoked last week. 4 TFLs here for Craig Johnson. No interceptions. Couple of deflections. Forced fumble. Florida State now. Dierico Claxton, 322, 5 tutties. How about that one? Ken Moss going for 132 and 2 tutties. And Brian Browning, 72 yards. Antoine Reed really coming on as of late. Amonra Leuha, SFA player. Then on the defensive end, a couple of TFLs for Brandon Heath and a sack. Interception went to Anthony White. A couple of deflections as well, and a forced fumble and recovery for Amir Williams. So Boston College hopes at a Citrus Bowl or outside CFP bid is eliminated. Brutal indeed. So let's get our players of the game, and that will wrap up BearCave. Remember, we have UNLV and Hawaii, a massive game in the CFP race coming up next. But first, we will do a preview of next week's matchups here in the SFA Week 14, the final week here in the regular season. And as you guys know, let's just check, make sure we only have one game left. Perfect. Week 14, BearCave is solely going to be games for divisions or games that have major CFP implications or rivalries, as we now have a true rivalry week, as almost all of the big rivalries have been put here, as we've got some big ones. BYU, we got the Holy War here. We got Bedlam now. This is the Finger Lakes Classic now, as I think Pinhead disappeared. But Mid-Tennessee State, Appalachian State, Fresno State, UNLV, Kansas, Missouri, ECU, Miami, and the Latina Juice rivalry, Iowa, Maryland, the Jarkus and Papa Smoke, Georgia Tech. This is going to be a massive, and this is going to be for the division, as Wyoming has completely fallen off of their great start to the year. So Air Force could get a conference championship game at 5-7. That would not be good for UNLV's strength of record. As Wake Forest, Western Kentucky, we got the Apple Cup. And shout out to Virginia and Coach DiGiorno getting his first win this week. Army Navy's next week. That's going to be a big one. It's not for a division, though. The Iron Bowl. And that's the Iron Bowl's for bowl eligibility for Alabama. Oh boy, tons of awesome matchups here. And Troy on pace to win their division as well. As we got, Colorado, Nebraska is an awesome game. Lots of great matchups here. The Sunshine Showdown, another game for Florida State to blow out. The I-35 Showdown, A&M and Texas. Notre Dame, Stanford, that's a good one. The game, two ranked opponents. And Tulane and LSU, not as much mustard as there was coming into the week, unfortunately. And that will do it. All right, folks. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for the crazy support today. Remember, March Madness, the brackets go live tomorrow. So remember to submit your BearCave or your bracket as it's for a 90 overall freshman recruit. We'll see you guys in a couple of minutes, 5-10 minute break while I get game day set up. And peace.